Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Department of Children and Family Services Ethical Training. Today, we're going to be talking about why ethics are important at the Department of Children and Family Services. Ethics are important in this line of work because social workers work with sensitive information and scenarios, and they're not always seen as the best. However, following a code of ethics will help build trust with the parents, community, and children. It'll ensure child safety as well as employee safety. It'll ensure that we are assisting families with an equal opportunity to make the best of their situation. It'll ensure the right decision is being made based on the child and or family needs. And lastly, it also allows the social worker for an opportunity to self-reflect and hold themselves accountable when needed. Now we're going to go over some of the theoretical foundations that the Code of Ethics is based upon. The first one is contractarianism. This is where two willing individuals have entered into an agreement, and as long as the agreement is upheld, there should be no discourse. Remember, you are now part of the county, and therefore the contract that you signed to be a permanent employee implies that you will fulfill your duties and responsibilities in the workplace. But don't worry, because this also applies to the county, making sure they are also fulfilling their duties to their employees, such as yearly wage increases, providing benefits, and evaluating opportunities for a better work-life balance. The second foundation is the needs-based justice theory. Not everyone receives the same, as one person's needs may not be the same as the others. As a social worker, you also need to remember that every child and parent have different needs, and it is up to you to work with your families to find the best solution moving forward for meeting their needs and helping them reunify. Lastly is the virtuous approach. The county wants you to remember that the families that you are working with are human too. Therefore, no matter how much they might frustrate you, you need to remember to do the right thing when no one is watching. Lastly, we're going to discuss an ethical scenario and how to address it. The ethical scenario is you suspect that one of your male co-workers, who is a social worker, is close friends with one of the female parents who is on his case. And one day, your suspicion is confirmed when you see him and the parent at a concert together. What do you do? In this case, using a virtuous approach will allow you to speak with your coworker privately the next time you see him in a non-confrontational way and let him know what you observed at the concert. Allow your coworker to explain his side of the story, and when you feel it is appropriate to do so, remind him about the ethical dilemma about conflict of interest and how it may even be seen as favoritism and even inappropriate. You can also encourage your coworker to speak to their supervisor about the situation, as they may need to change the social worker for this case. Lastly, you should also report it to your own supervisor to ensure that you are following the code of ethics in the workplace.